Hello everyone, my name is Abdullah Marketing Wala and I am student of Rehan College. And today we are again with Maya, Sisam Maya, on the topic of how to write better and communicate your ideas clearly. Thank you so much, Maya, for joining me today.
Nada. Sounds good. Clarity is definitely underrated. What specifically about writing or communicating are you hoping to dig into today?
Okay, Maya, my first question is how to write better and communicate your ideas clearly.
Okay, straightforward enough. A lot of folks struggle with that. I think the biggest thing is knowing your audience. Are you writing for experts in the field or people who are totally new to the topic? That massively impacts your word choice and how much explanation you need to include. What are your thoughts on that?
Okay, Maya, my next question is why is clear writing important for effective communication?
Good question. Honestly, it's about respect. If you make someone work to understand your point, you're basically saying their time isn't valuable. Clear writing shows you've put in the effort to organize your thoughts and present them in a way that's accessible. Beyond that, it minimizes misinterpretations. Less confusion means stronger relationships, better outcomes. It's kind of foundational. What do you what do you think makes writing unclear generally?
Okay, my next question is what are the most common mistakes people make in writing?
Ooh, there are a few classics. Definitely jargon, using industry specific terms without explaining them. Also, overly complex sentence structure. Trying to sound smart often just makes things muddy. And honestly, a lack of editing. Everyone needs a fresh pair of eyes on their work. What about you? What mistakes do you find yourself making most often?
Nothing. Okay, Maya, my next question is how can organizing thoughts improve clarity in writing?
That's confident, but all right. Seriously, though, organizing is huge. Think of it like building with Lego. You need a plan before you start slapping bricks together. Outlining, even a quick one, helps you see the logical flow of your ideas. It forces you to identify gaps in your reasoning, and it makes the actual writing process way less daunting. Do you use any sort of outlining method currently?
Okay, Maya, my next question is what role does audience understanding play in communicating ideas clearly?
Big role. Massive. It's like if you're explaining quantum physics to a 5-year-old, you're not going to start with Schrodinger's cat, right? You got to meet people where they are. Knowing their background, their existing knowledge, their potential bias, all of that informs your approach. It's not about dumbing things down, it's about tailoring your message for maximum impact. Do you ever find yourself adjusting your communication style depending on who you're talking to?
Okay, my next question is how can simple language make writing more effective?
Simplicity is power, honestly. Fancy words can be impressive, but they often obscure meaning. Using straightforward language makes your message accessible to a wider audience, and it forces you to be precise with your thinking. When you have to explain something in simple terms, you really have to understand it yourself. It cuts through the fluff. What's a word you think that people overuse just to sound smarter?
Okay, my next question is what techniques help in structuring ideas logically?
Okay, good one. Sequencing is key. Think chronological order or order of importance using transition words. However, therefore, in addition. acts like signposts for your reader. And structuring things with headings and subheadings breaks up the text and makes it easier to scan. Basically, you want to guide the reader through your thought process step by step. Do you use headings and subheadings often when you write?
Okay, my next question is how does editing and reversing improve the quality of writing?
Huge. Editing is where the magic happens, honestly. Like it's not just about catching typos, though that's important. It's about refining your arguments, tightening your prose, and ensuring your message is crystal clear. Rereading with fresh eyes, or even better, having someone else read it, helps you spot inconsistencies and awkward phrasing. It's about being ruthless with your own work, cutting anything that doesn't add value. Do you usually edit your work right away? Or do you let it sit for a bit first?
Okay, my next question is how can storytelling be used to communicate ideas more clearly?
Now we're talking. Storytelling is a superpower. Facts and figures can be dry, but a good story makes your ideas relatable and memorable. It taps into emotions and creates a connection with your audience. Think about parables, or even just using anecdotes to illustrate your points. It's not about making stuff up, but framing your ideas in a narrative. Do you ever try to incorporate stories into your communication? Good. So, looking at it all, is there one thing from everything we've discussed that feels most immediately useful to you? Or something you want to focus on improving first?
Okay, my next question is what is the importance of tone and clarity in written communication?
Okay, we keep circling back to clarity, which is good. Tone and clarity work together. Clarity is about what you say, tone's about how you say it. A clear message delivered with a condescending tone is not effective. You want a tone that's appropriate for your audience and purpose, professional, friendly, authoritative, whatever. But it needs to support, not distract from your main point. How do you consciously try to manage your tone when you're writing it?
Okay, my next question is how can regular reading improve writing and communication skills?
It's like osmosis, honestly. When you read widely, you're subconsciously absorbing different writing styles, vocabulary, and sentence structures. It expands your own toolkit. It also exposes you to different perspectives and ways of thinking, which makes you a more nuanced communicator. It's a surprisingly passive way to level up your skills. What kind of stuff do you like to read?
Okay, my next question is what habits can help someone become a better writer over time?
Consistency is huge. Writing regularly, even if it's just journaling or free writing, builds muscle memory. And seeking feedback and actually listening to it is also critical. And being open to experimenting, trying different styles, different approaches. Don't be afraid to break the rules once you understand them. It's a process, not a destination.
Okay.
What's one small writing habit you could realistically start implementing today?
Okay, my last question is what advice would you give to beginners who wants to improve their writing and express ideas confidently?
Okay, last one. My advice, start small. Don't try to write a novel right away. Focus on clarity first. Practice explaining complex ideas to friends or family. Embrace revision. Your first draft is always going to be rough. And most importantly, don't be afraid to put your voice into it. Authenticity shines through. Confidence comes with practice. So just keep writing. You got this.
Okay. Okay, Maya.
All
Thank
right.
you so.
Well, that was
Uh,
a good run.
Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. And today our topic is how to write better and communicate your ideas clearly. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.
Zainada Abdullah, always a pleasure. And Allah